In this video, I am taking this white oak panel of flooring, which I got from my dad's work for free because they were going to throw it out in the trash, and I'm going to turn it into some 4" by 4" by 5/8" thick coasters. I first do this by ripping down the pieces into usable lengths to 4 inches. This part, I made a little mistake because I had to cut off one of the ends, so my table saw table was a little out. So when I set it to 4 inches, it set to about 5 instead because I had to extend the table a little bit. I fixed that in this clip. I was just trimming off an edge in this clip. So yeah, just trimming everything to 4 inches so I can actually get coasters. Now to run these through my planer, they have to be at least 12 inches long. So a couple of the boards were not suitable for that, but most of them were, so that's good. It worked well, and I got about 3 good boards. Good, ranging from 12 inches to about 26. So now we're getting into the planing here. This is my DeWalt planer. It's awesome. It works very quickly. The dust collection is amazing. I did these in about 4 passes to take off an eighth of material. I don't want to run it too hard to dull the knives quickly, so that's why it takes so long. But that jig I made there, it's just simple melamine because that will remain flat unless it's exposed to water. So don't mix melamine and water. And it extends the tables because I'm cheap, so I didn't have the money to buy the extended tables. Now I'm sanding it. This Bosch sander is great. I got it for $40 refurbished, and it works awesome. I used the 3M extract sandpaper, and it really does work how it says it works. Okay, now I'm back on the table saw, cross-cutting the pieces to 4 inches. I'm doing this on the table saw even though I have a miter saw because it's a cleaner cut and there's less tear out than on the miter saw. There's still some tear out because I'm using a combination blade. I could be using a dedicated crosscut blade, but I didn't decide to this time. So I just use a stop block to create a recess so that the coasters actually have somewhere to go when they are chopped on the table saw. I'm using a miter gauge with an extended fence, which I know is square because I've squared it to my blade. So yeah, that's why I did that. Doing more cross cutting on the table saw. I think I got about 12 coasters out of these 3 boards, which is pretty good, respectively. I've made a lot of these kinds of coasters, and they're starting to sell. So yeah, the 4-inch coaster seems to be a relative good size, and they are incredibly easy to make. They do not take much time. This whole process took about an hour and a half, and then we have finishing, which takes a little longer, but it doesn't take much longer. At this point, I'm just breaking the edges so that they're not incredibly sharp, so that nobody hurts their finger or gets any kind of splinters from these coasters. That would be very, very bad. And now I'm doing the finishing. I love to finish with Odie's oil. It's the best Hardbox oil that I've found, even though it's the only one I've used. But it's been incredible. It's great for finishing small parts and even larger tables. I have another video on my channel where I finish Live Edge Aromatic Red Cedar Charcuterie Board. I finished that with Odie's oil. This oil is very nice. It really pops out the grain, but doesn't give a plasticky finish. I once did a comparison to polyurethane, and it held its own. It was not bad. It's just been a really good finish for me. All you have to do to apply it is wipe it on and then after 40 minutes you wait and you wipe it off. Make sure you have enough, but a little goes a long ways with this stuff. I'll take this time while I'm finishing these coasters to explain why I made so many coasters. They're simple, they're easy to make, they don't take long at all. This project only took like 3 to 4 hours in total, and then I gotta wait 3 days for the oil to fully dry. But they're very easy to batch out, and I can sell them at a okay price. So yeah, I can make money off these even if it's not a ton. Another main reason why I like to make coasters is because they're so easy to ship. They're so small and compact that I can ship them so easily and for not much money. That's one of the big problems with selling bigger furniture on Etsy, because you just can't ship big items. At least it's not as easy, and then you gotta raise your prices quite a bit, and that just does not work out. I'm wiping off the finish with a white terry towel. They work great. They're quite cheap. And this finish, it may be expensive, but I've had this singular finish for 3 to 4 months now, and I've used it on huge projects, a lot of different projects, so many different coasters, but it lasts a long time. It took about $65 to get into this finish originally, but it lasts so long that it's completely worth it. And I would recommend it to anyone. I once did a comparison with polyurethane. Odie's oil held its own. The only thing that showed up on the Odie's oil that didn't on the polyurethane was pen, which you're not really using on most tables. Um, but if that's an issue for you, so be it. And now we're getting into the finishing shots. These coasters are so easy to make. You can make them in less than a day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.